Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason here, and we are at the Goodwill on a Saturday. But there's one problem. I got nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. There's no way that makes the cut, right? That's the Pepto-Bismol commercial. If you don't know it, it's my favorite song right now. And I really do not have any of those symptoms, and I'm 99.9% sure I will not upload me singing that to this video. If I do, y'all might want to have me checked out. Anyway, it's Saturday. We are at the Goodwill, and I'm a little bit low on inventory. I need to find some stuff. So Saturdays can be a little challenging in here. You got a lot of cars in the parking lot. So people in there trying to get all my goodies. But yeah, let's get in, see if we can find something that they missed. All right, so we made it in the Goodwill, and I found this picture of a child riding a donkey. I don't know. $8. Just wanted to show you to you because I thought it was funny. So here's my buggy. I have loaded it down with what I hope are a bunch of goodies. And again, if you've never seen my videos before, what I do is I load everything down in the cart. I'll pull over to the side by a couch like I am now and go ahead and look them up, see if any of them's worth any money. So let's see if any of these items are worth any money. So the first thing here is a Funko Pop. Some of your Funko Pops can be really worth some good money. This one's actually showing around 30 bucks that it's worth. So we'll go ahead and go to the solds to see what they are selling for. One sold for 23. The other one looks like 15 plus like 15 shipping. So they're asking for this one $8. So I do end up going ahead and picking this up because I think there is a little bit of money to be made. With these Funko Pops, you got to be kind of careful because the box damage can deter some buyers away from it. So next is this vintage Christmas tree type ornament or wreath type ornament. Plays music. It's only $3, but I looked it up and I really couldn't find hardly any listings. I couldn't find anything on it, so I ended up leaving that one behind. Okay, so next up we got this really cool globe. I think it's called a decanter. Yeah, a decanter set's like a globe and you got some glasses. I did open it up. They wanted $20 for it. I did open it up. It was used. It did come from Amazon. With it being used for $20, I couldn't really make a whole lot of money on it. I thought about buying it for myself. Thought it'd be kind of cool to set up. But as I started looking at it, somebody really used it. I mean, you could see some wear. There's some scratches on some of the glasses. So I ended up deciding not to get this one. But I did go ahead and look it up. Always look these things up. You just really never have any idea what they're worth. So I went ahead and looked this one up. And as you can see here from my phone, here is one that sold for $61 plus $10 shipping, and that was brand new. So if they're only selling for about $71 new, there's no possible way I can get my money's worth to make a profit and spend $20 on this. So we left this one behind. All right, the next item is this little Weight Watchers Points Plus calculator. Remember, some of these can be worth some really good money. This is almost like a small pocket one that you could travel and maybe take with you as you're on the go going to restaurants. But as you can see, they're brand new. They're only pulling in anywhere from $8 to $12. So definitely had to leave that one behind. All right, next we've got a vintage alarm clock. Some of these vintage alarm clocks can be worth some good money. This is a Panasonic one. They wanted, what did they want for that? $2.99, I believe. They were selling for about $25.99, but for me, that's kind of bulky. It's just really not worth me picking that up. After shipping, there's not a whole lot of profit there to be made, so leave that one behind. This one fooled me. I thought this was brand new. They want $12.99 for it, and if it was brand new, yes, it absolutely could bring good money. I think around $45. We'll see here in just a second. But when I got home and opened it up, it ended up being used. So brand new, it was $45. Used, I've already sold it. It was in extremely good condition. I want to say I got like $30 out of it. So I got my money back and made a couple bucks, but not really what I wanted to do on that. Here's a puzzle. Again, if you sell on Amazon, be sure to scan all brand new sealed puzzles. They only wanted $1.99 for this one. It's got a 276,000 rank, which is really good, but I would only make $7.41 profit, and then when you deduct the $3 I have to pay for the game, we're only making a couple of dollars off of it. So I decided to not pick this one up. Even though it'd be easy to throw into a shipment with Amazon, I just decided that it really wasn't worth it.
Okay, next we have this pretty cool fire hydrant cookie jar. Those metal chains there that you see actually hook to the front of it. So I thought they were broken, but they're not broken. They actually both hook to a ring on the front, and they had just kind of come apart from the ring, and I was able to easily put them back on there. So with cookie jars, these things are extremely hard to ship. So just keep in mind, you're probably going to have a lot of bubble wrap and things like that involved. You got to really protect these and hope they don't get damaged in shipping. But as you'll see in a minute, they're selling for over $40 with shipping. This one sold for 38 or 35 plus shipping. Look, then that's exactly what mine looks like now that I fixed the chain. So I thought for $10 this was a good investment. Looking back, I still have it. It hasn't sold yet, but I do have it up for sale. So hopefully it'll sell pretty soon. So here we have a Panasonic automatic blood pressure cuff. I pick these up from time to time, but the typical automatic blood pressure cuffs are a dime a dozen and not worth a lot. This Panasonic one, I actually already sold this one for $35. It cost $4.99. I sold it at $35 and only had it a week or two. So I want to show you all this clock. It is a really nice clock, but they were asking $200 for this clock. It never sold for $200, but did sell on half off day.
All right, so just got out of the Goodwill. You saw that huge buggy full of stuff that I had to look up, and I only kept like a quarter of it, if not less, but that's okay. When a place is so busy like that, you can barely even fit down the aisles. Just throw everything you think might be value in the buggy, pull over to a couch, go through it, and then decide from there what you want to keep. I found two other things that I didn't get on video that I wanted to show you. First of all, this came out on a cart right as I was leaving. It's just a Coca-Cola sign, and I don't know if it's made to look old or if this thing is actually old. I mean, there's cobwebs on it. Looks like this, and it was only $1.49, and it's metal. I don't know if you can tell. It's actually metal, so I don't know if it's vintage or not. Either way, I'll wipe it down and put it in my kitchen. I like Coca-Cola stuff, but I think this really might actually be vintage if you look at that metal on the back. Looks like it was, maybe attached to some sort of building and set outside in the weather for a while.
All right, so I have a awesome update for you on this Coca-Cola sign. Again, I had no clue if this was old. I started doing some research, and if you look at the sign, it says drink Coca-Cola in bottles. That actual slogan is definitely a vintage slogan from Coca-Cola. All the research I did appeared that this item was vintage, and I might have been able to get more than I actually got for it. I'll pop it up in the corner here in just a second, but believe it or not, I got $100 for this sign that I paid $1.49 for. It was only listed for a few hours. So when things are only listed for a few hours and they sell for full price, maybe I could have got $200 or $300, but either way, I'm perfectly fine with it. $1.49 and $100, we'll take that all day long and twice on Sundays.
And then this is something new to me. I've tried to get into glassware a little more. And when I flip these over, and there's two of them, so we've got two of them here. I was like, man, these are super cool. Then I saw Southern Living. I'm like, Southern Living, that's not a good brand. But these are Southern Living, handcrafted in Portugal, terracotta, and they're dishwasher safe. The design, I know you can't feel that, but it's almost like a 3D. It's got like a nice texture on it, and then this is extremely cool on the bottom. I couldn't find much on Southern Living terracotta made in Portugal, but I did find one, and a lady was selling like one plate for like $30-something. So I've got two of them here. So I figured for $1.99, why not see if, put both of them on there, for 40-50 bucks. And if they don't sell, they would still be a cool little decoration piece somewhere in the house. So, but I bet they'll sell. All right, so that is it for this trip. I will see y'all at the next thrift store. All right, just got back in from the Goodwill. This was a Goodwill that I don't go to very often, but man, I scored some cool stuff. One huge Bolo brand I never heard of, and then just a lot of vintage, some vintage, really neat stuff. So let me just show you what I got. I mean, check this stuff out. We scored big time. So we'll just start right here with this.
This, I'd never seen one of these before. This is brand new to me, but I knew when I saw it. It says Library of Congress up top, property of the U.S. government. Well, all it is, it's just a digital talking book player, DS1. It actually comes with a book, which is pretty cool. I already tested it out, works perfect. Be able to get over $40 for this, paid $4.99. Then check this little guy out. This is a Frog telephone. This is, of course, vintage. It's got a little stickiness on top. We're going to take care of that in a little bit. Watch, when you pick it up, his mouth opens and you talk on the phone. How cool is that? There was one similar that sold to it that was all green that didn't have the polka dots and stuff for 40. So I'm thinking, since I have the box, I might be able to get 50 or 60 for mine. Here's one that I walked by and turned around and grabbed and just decided to look it up. This is from American Standard, which I believe makes commodes. Mega Plumber Action Hero. Anytime you see something kind of neat like this, it was only $2.99. I was like, you know what? That might be worth some money. And sure enough, it's worth over 30 bucks brand new. So sweet little grab there. These are pretty simple. These were $3. There's 11 of them in here, not 15. They're all, let me get one out here. They're all brand new sealed. I can sell these individually on Amazon, brand new sealed. I will get a net profit of about $4.30 for each one. There's 11 of them, so it's 44 bucks right there. This, I don't know. I just saw it in the case. I'm going to have to do some more research. I don't think it's a real $2 bill, but with it coming in this nice hard plastic thing, it's in perfect condition. It was only 89 cents. I figured I would grab it and do some research. If it's not worth any money, I'll just set it somewhere as a little decoration, but who knows? If you know anything about $2 bills, let me know. I don't really think this is real, mainly because of the way that serial number is stamped right there. That's not how American money is normally stamped with a serial number, so I don't really know. But why would you put something not worth any money in a nice hard plastic protector like this? No. We'll have to check more on that. And then here's your bolo. This is a huge bolo right here. My brother, the only reason I've looked at a lot of inline skates before, and hardly none of them were worth any money. What caught my eye on this were these big wheels. And I decided to go ahead and look them up. The main reason I did it was because my brother, when I was home in Alabama, he thrifts too. And he came over and he'd start by a thrift store and he found some inline skates that were worth like a couple $100s. I'm like, all right, that's it. I got to start looking at inline skates before. Now you can tell right here, these probably are worth some good money. And sure enough, they're worth $175. That was an auction one that we went for $175. I paid $5 for them. So we might be able to get close to, and they're in exceptional shape, really nice. We might be able to get close to $200 for those. So be on the lookout for vanilla and these nice green, well, I don't know if they're nice, but these lime green wheels. Almost goes with the little froggy over here. So anyway, that's it. So we got some, that was definitely one of my more favorite thrift finds because I just got such a variety. I got a vintage telephone, I got inline skates, I got this talking audio book player that I never seen before. So this is where you kind of get the thrifting rush and makes you want to get back out there and go again. But I got stuff to do. So, but I'll be back out tomorrow. All right, see you on the next video. Okay, so I just got back from the Goodwill and I got a little haul for y'all. So let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look. I didn't get a whole lot. I got this is an Under Armour City of Atlanta police hat. It's actually got Apex unit on the back. I don't really know what that is. I'll have to research it a little more. It was only $1.99, but I mean, I think that's an official City of Atlanta police hat. I mean, I might be able to get upwards of $20, $25 for this, and it was only $2, so definitely grab that. I'm starting to look at golf clubs a little more. This is a vintage putter. It was only $1.99. Let me see if I can find the name. The name is right there. It says Nassau. I looked these up. There's not a whole lot of money in them. Looks like I could sell them for about $25, $30 plus shipping. So not bad. It's only a $2 investment. And these are actually super lightweight, or they're pretty lightweight. They're only a couple pounds. And USPS makes a elongated box that golf clubs fit in pretty well. So it won't be that hard to ship. And then here's a little bit of a gamble. Not really a gamble, because if it ends up not being worth that much money or doesn't work, I can take it back, because my Goodwill does have 3-day return policy pretty much for any reason. So this was $20. This is a ThinkPad. How do you say that? I know that's a common name. Whoever. Lenovo? Whatever. Probably going to edit that out. Anyway, it does have the charger and the docking station, which was another reason I got it. So I'm about to plug this in now and see if it works. These things can sell, depending on what hard drive and operating system and processor it has. These things can sell for $100 up to $300 for some of the comps I looked up. I didn't look up this specific model, so I'm gonna plug it in and see if it works. I'm sure I'll update you on the screen how things work out for this. All right, hope y'all enjoyed that quick little thrift haul, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. All right, party people, I just got back from the Goodwill and found some pretty cool stuff. So I wanted to show y'all real quick. We'll start off with this. I actually got this yesterday at my Goodwill, but it was the only thing I found, so I wasn't gonna make a video just for this. But this was an awesome find. This was $4.99. Is a Polar T34 transmitter. I don't really know what it does, but it does have, if I can't get that off, I won't be able to sell this as new on Amazon. I've sell as like new, but brand new, $76 for this. That's awesome. Decent rank, it'll sell. Might have to sell it as used though, used like new. And there's no used like new on there. So used like new, probably could get 60, 65 for it on Amazon. $5 investment, we'll take that all day. Next is this Simon Swipe. It does work. I just powered it on a minute ago. It was only $3.99. This thing sells for like 38 bucks brand new on Amazon. But unfortunately, as you can see, the packaging is not perfect. And if the packaging is not perfect, do not sell this as new. So I will sell it as like new, used like new on Amazon. Probably ask 30 to 32 for it, something like that. Give them a little bit of a discount because of the packaging. Here's a board game, brand new sealed. This one, again, I'll probably do this one as used like new also. This one was only $3. It sells for roughly 32. So I'll probably ask about 25 for that one and sell that one as used like new, because it's just not in perfect condition. Like I said, I'm just not going to risk it. Here's something that's maybe kind of a bolo. I found, and I'm sure the video before this will show it, but I found this exact Atlanta Police Department, City of Atlanta Police Under Armour hat yesterday. This is the same thing. This is Under Armour, flag on the side. Or I found it 2 days ago. This one's $1.99. Now the one I found the other day had some Apex unit written on the back, so I don't know if it helped that one, but that one sold the same day that I listed it for $30. So when I went in there today and I saw this, I was like, oh wow, I gotta grab that again too. So the one, I already shipped it off this morning, 30 bucks. So if you find any type of official police hats like this, they sell pretty good. So I grabbed that one. I did grab a couple pieces of clothing. Main reason I grabbed this one, this is a BKE Tyler straight leg. This is a big size, 40 XL. I didn't want to pay the $13 for it. I really didn't, but they're in phenomenal condition. Look like they've rarely been worn. And the last pair of BKE jeans that I had, I got 40 bucks for. With these being a larger size, looks like I might be able to get 45 or maybe even up to 50 for these. So stand by for more information on that. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get 45 to 50 on that one. All right, here, this is a leather riding vest for motorcycles. The reason I picked this up, it was only $5.99. My Goodwill has finally significantly began to drop prices on clothing. Those pants usually would be $20, $30. This right here, being leather, will be 40 to 50 all day long. This is in really, really good condition. Again, $6 for it. But the name of the company is a local company, which might make it take a little longer to sell. It's called Chattahoochee Biker Gear in Helena, Georgia. Of course, I'm in Georgia also. Made in Pakistan. Pretty cool jacket. I mean, it's a really nice jacket. I did see one person that had something from this Chattahoochee biker gear online for sale, and they were asking upwards of $50 for it. This is some really nice leather. You could tell it's heavy too for a vest. So I'm thinking 40 to 50 on that. At $5.99, I'll try that every time and take a gamble and see what I get for it. So, all right, that's all I have for today. I'll see you on the next video.